2 nights removed from the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We are going to start the show off hearing from Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor, here in a moment. So get strapped in, ready to go. Lafayette, Louisiana. Let's do this. SmackDown Live. Again, it was a crazy matchup in that ladder match, but Finn Balor took advantage of the opportunities given to him, and he unlatched that briefcase. Let's see what he has to say. Last night at Money in the Bank, I became Mr. Money in the Bank, giving myself another opportunity at what should be mine, the WWE Championship. I made Dean Ambrose go to his limit, and that broke him. He's not going to be here for a very long time. But now, The Undertaker is the WWE champion, the current WWE champion, and he put me in the ladder match, and I won. So it's time, when I choose to, for me to cash in and become the new WWE champion. Whether it's The Undertaker, whether it's Cesaro, whether it's anybody else on the SmackDown Live roster, they must keep one eye open at night, because they never know when the Demon King will want to cash in the briefcase. Right, big words from Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor. Again, same with on Raw with Jericho. There's going to be a lot of speculation as to when they're going to want to cash in. They could do it any place, anytime. So we're going to move on to the rest of the show here. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying, or if you enjoy the video at some point or at the whole time. Right, and let's get on to the rest of the show. Emma, and if you guys remember a couple weeks back, following TakeOver Retribution, Emma was seen backstage assaulting Nikki Bella. So Nikki's gonna get her chance at revenge on the newest member of the SmackDown Live roster in Emma. So we're gonna get into this action right away. Nikki demanded this match after the assault at the hands of Emma. So we're gonna see if Emma could continue making a statement in the SmackDown Live Women's division here this evening. On her way to the ring, confident as always. Alright. So Nikki Bella versus Emma. Later on in the show, we are going to hear from The Miz. I guess we're going to get the answers as to why he interfered in the Intercontinental Championship match between Bray Wyatt and the current champion Sami Zayn. Right, Emma with the takedown right away. But that's just speculation and word floating around the locker room with what The Miz is going to be telling us later, as Emma is in control. Reversal from Nikki Bella into a Hurricane Rana takes that momentum right back. And then in the main event this evening, it's going to be American Alpha versus The Ascension. Again, a couple weeks ago as well, The Ascension ambushed Chad Gable backstage, and then later on in the evening we saw Jason Jordan go into the GM's office, and then it was revealed that they're going to get this matchup. Thought this would have been on the card for Money in the Bank, but that card was stacked. There wasn't really much room for them, unfortunately, but American Alpha and The Ascension will be in action in the main event this evening, as Nikki Bella is in control of Emma. Arm drag reversal. Emma now in control. We've got to stay on the offense. And monkey flip from Nikki. And up to this point, Emma hasn't won all that many matchups. Had a couple chances at Asuka's NXT Women's Championship, but lost those, the most recent at TakeOver Retribution in a triple threat match along with Tamina. Asuka still retained. So I guess Emma's going to look to become SmackDown Live Women's Champion as she just plants Nikki Bella with a side right of the mat. We're going to take a commercial break and return back to this women's division action shortly. And sets up Emma on her back with the torture rack and rack attack. A lot of rhyming there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Emma kicks out. Nikki cannot believe it. I thought this matchup was over. Not many people kick out of that move. But Emma is resilient, as we've seen several times, even though she's come up short recently. Emma throws Nikki into the corner. Now into other corner across the ring. Let's see what she goes for. Kick right to the chest. And running crossbody in the corner. Emma has to capitalize. Can't let the veteran Nikki catch her breath. Goes for the submission. Putting a lot of pressure on the legs, neck, and back. Can Nikki hold on? She's not close to the ropes. Unable to move. Right. Holding on, Nikki somehow getting out of it. But I think the damage may have been done. It was locked in for a while. Big elbow to the face of Emma. Back into the corner goes Nikki. Shoving the foot right in her face pretty much. Right, Nikki rolls out. Hurricane Rana once more. Both women not giving up, going for a cover. 1, 2, and again Emma kicks out. And just elbow shots right to the shoulder and the neck. Wrenching on the neck once again. Right, Nikki back in control. What's she gonna go for? Double axe handle. Catching her breath. Both women giving it their all. An elbow drop right to the chest of Emma. Turns her around now. Emma, big knee right to the face. Taunting might be a little too early celebrating there. But picks up. Nikki once again turns her around into a backdrop suplex. Right on the neck. This might be it. Goes for the cover. Feet are on the ropes. 1, 2, and again Nikki somehow kicks out. Emma can't believe it. She's a little enraged there, as you can see. Nikki throws Emma shoulder first into the ring post. Right. Looks like Nikki's trying to teach her a thing or two about respect. Into the other corner now. In the corner again goes Emma, stomps right to the chest. Emma, arm drag, takes back the momentum, drops her on the head with the DDT. Might be it. Going for the cover once again. 1, 2, and again Nikki Bella kicks out. We're going to take one more commercial break here and return back to SmackDown Live. Nikki Bella versus Emma still happening, and a Bella Buster right to the face. Drags her to the middle of the ring. This might be it. 1, 2, 3, and Nikki Bella gets a measure of revenge here, beating Emma in her SmackDown Live debut just by a hair. Emma had moments where she almost put Nikki away, but again Emma falls just short of the big win. But I don't think this is the last we'll see of these two. We'll move on to hearing from the former Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. Again, like this video up if you guys are enjoying so far. And we'll be right back. The ring to address the WWE Universe after his actions at Money in the Bank last night. The Miz, former Intercontinental Champion, is on his way to the ring, looking at the sea of boos and some cheers as the former Intercontinental Champion, confident and cocky as usual, is about to speak. When my hand goes up, your mouths go shut. Last night at Money in the Bank, I interfered in the Intercontinental Championship match because, frankly, Sami Zayn is not a worthy champion, and Bray Wyatt's not a worthy challenger. I shouldn't have even lost the title at Payback. Sami Zayn got lucky. But I don't have my rematch clause anymore because of the Wyatt family interference. But just so Sami Zayn and Bray Wyatt know, I will regain that championship sooner rather than later, whether they like it or not. Right? Miz fuming here. Not too happy as expected. Right. You guys keep booing me, but deep down you guys, some of you guys, like me and are obsessed with the thought of The Miz as the Intercontinental Champion here on SmackDown Live. I'm going, wait, hold on, what is this? That's Apollo Crews' music. And he has a mic. I think he was in the ladder match with The Miz as well for the WWE Championship, or the Money in the Bank ladder match for SmackDown Live, but he's coming out interrupting The Miz. Both men came close several times to becoming Mr. Money in the Bank, but that was Finn Balor, as we heard from earlier. Hey Miz, do you ever not talk? Let me answer that for you before you even open up your mouth again. You don't. You constantly come out here week after week, running your mouth, saying how you're the best, how you're the deserving Intercontinental Champion. But, to use your words, frankly, you're not a deserving champion, and that's why you lost at Payback to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is one of the best we have on this roster, and he is more than enough as a deserving Intercontinental Champion. You, on the other hand, you just complain and complain and complain on a daily basis. Who do you even think you are, Apollo? You've only had a couple matches here on SmackDown Live. I've been in this company for years. You have no right to come out here and disrespect me. None whatsoever. So you better go back in the locker room before I make you regret everything you have said or will say. There you go again, running your mouth, trying to intimidate somebody else, but you never back up your actions, Miz. You never do. If you did, you would still be Intercontinental Champion. Heck, you might even be WWE Champion right now, but you don't come through with what you say. You talk a big game, but can you walk the walk? I'll answer that for you again. You can't. But if you think you could beat someone on this roster, how about you try and beat me one-on-one? Oh, you tell me to stop talking, but yet you're running your mouth. Do you even know who you're talking to? I'm a multi-time Intercontinental Champion. I almost have the longest combined Intercontinental Championship reign in WWE history. What championships have you won? None. You didn't even win anything in NXT when you were there. You've come close. You haven't made it yet, so you shouldn't even be talking, kid. Gosh, big words from both guys, but Apollo has the point here. Miz, you just don't get it. If you took a step back once in a while and realized your situation, you might not talk yourself in a hole as you're doing right now. But, you know what? Next week, how about this? You versus me one-on-one. No shenanigans at all. No sledgehammers, no weapons whatsoever. Just a straight one-on-one wrestling match. Right? You heard it here, folks. If The Undertaker approves it, it'll be Apollo Crews versus The Miz here next week on SmackDown Live. But wait, what's this? Apollo Crews pretended to leave there for a second and just clocks The Miz. Going up top. Miz has crossed the line with Apollo. And Apollo Crews may be a rookie, but he is certainly a great athlete as he diving crossbody proves it. Just assaulting The Miz, knee drop right to the chest. And The Miz definitely struck a chord with young upstart Apollo Crews. He's feeling the wrath of that as we speak. Throws him into the ropes and just drops him with a power slam. That's going to be it. We're going to move on to our main event here in a second after we sort out this chaos that unexpectedly ensued. Apollo's not giving up here, just relentlessly attacking The Miz. So we're gonna take a commercial break and get this all cleaned up here. So we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. As we mentioned earlier, it will be the American Alpha taking on the Ascension. And a couple weeks ago, Chad Gable got assaulted and ambushed backstage from the Ascension. And American Alpha demanded this matchup. So we're going to get it here this evening. Jordan and Gable are in the ring awaiting their opponents in Connor and Victor of the Ascension. Right, and an intimidating force nonetheless. Several weeks ago during the semifinals of the SmackDown Live Tag Team Tournament, the Ascension cost American Alpha a shot at the finals during their matchup against Enzo and Cass, who are now going after the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, who are the current SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. The Ascension upset that they got bounced in the first round by American Alpha, so they cost them in at the end of the tournament. Turnabout is fair play, I guess. But both teams are going to square off here. Chad Gable starting things off against Connor. Let's get this main event underway. And just a big takedown right away from Chad Gable. Maybe the smallest person in this matchup, but he is one of the strongest. Goes into an armbar on Connor. Might make him tap before this matchup even fully gets underway. He could easily pull the arm out of the socket, but Connor escapes with a small amount of damage done. Butterfly suplex from Gable. Just drops an elbow right on the top of the face of Connor. Gable firmly in control. Off the ropes, big clothesline from Connor. Take that statement right back. Makes the tag to Victor. Whichever team can make the most frequent tags could possibly win this matchup. I know I mention this every time there's a tag team matchup here, but one of the true statements about wrestling. Big knee from Victor. Stomp right to the arm. Now on the lower back. Holding up. Gable in control now. Out onto the apron goes Victor. Gets back in. Gable could have done something there, but just waited. Going after the knee into a takedown. Gable showing off his amateur background. Targeting the left arm of Victor. We're going to take a commercial break here and return to the main event. Welcome back to SmackDown Live. This is the main event. Right, Jason Jordan and Connor in for their respective teams now. Connor currently with the momentum. Throws Jordan into the corner. Jawbreaker reversal. Jordan. Big right hand. And a second one and a third one knocks the big man down. Makes the tag to Chad Gable. Alright, going for a double team. Off the ropes is Connor and hit with the drop kick. Gable once again showing off the athleticism. Drags him to the middle of the ring. Connor face down on the mat, going right after the left arm again. Picks him up. Another butterfly suplex into the cross arm breaker. This might be it. The referee's looking the wrong way. But Connor in trouble. Is he going to tap? He's going to somehow roll out. Big right hand. Into the corner now. No, makes the tag. Looks like they're going to go for the Alphaplex, and he hits it. One referee distracted by Victor. He breaks it up. Not sure what the ref was doing there. Got distracted both of the illegal men in the matchup, but goes for the cover again as Jordan. 1, 2. That gave Connor enough time to figure out where he was at and to kick out. That could have been it. American Alpha could have picked up the victory. Connor wrenching on the neck of Jordan. Victor back in the ring again, getting the attention of the referee. Connor pumped up. Takedown from Jason Jordan. Pulls him to the middle of the ring now. Goes for another cover. 1. Connor kicks out at 1. And kick right to the chest from Gable before he gets back out onto the apron. Kick to the chest from Jason Jordan now. Shoulder tackle Connor. Picks him up into a flapjack. Flattening Jason Jordan, no pun intended. Connor out onto the apron. Into the corner goes Jason Jordan's. Might not be good. I don't know what Ascension is going to go for here. They call this the Wasteland. And they hit it. Jason Jordan taken out middle of the ring. And Gable gets back in time just to break it up. Alright, Jason Jordan sweeping the leg, takes that momentum right back into the corner now is Victor. And a spear in the corner. Over the head, belly to belly, Jordan. Getting pumped up. Cover again. 1, 2, and Victor kicks out. Right, again wrenching on the neck. We're going to take one more commercial break here. And we will return very shortly. Back once again, guys. During the commercial break, both men were down, but Victor got up first. Was going for a second rope maneuver, but Chad Gable pushed him off. Jordan finally coming to. In the corner goes Victor. They're going to hit. Go for it again. They will. To the Alphaplex into the bridging pin. Jordan taking care of Connor on the outside. The referee once again distracted. This could have been it. It could have been easily a 10 count actually. But Gable cover now as the referee's actually paying attention to. And Victor kicks out every time. American Alpha goes for their tag team finisher. The referee does not pay attention. Gable going up top though. And hits the diving senton. Another pin attempt. No, goes into the cross arm breaker again. Connor, can he hold on? Will he tap out? Oh, and Connor gets back in to break it up. Again, Jason Jordan throws him outside. Victor sweeps the leg. Drag Gable to the middle of the ring now. In the corner is Victor. Ready to put an end to this matchup. Kick right to the side of the stomach. Relentless stomps to the back of Gable. Go and hits a modified STO. Into butterfly power bomb variation, and I think that might have been it. I don't know what happened there. I thought that was a 3 count. Oh, drops fist right on the face of Gable, busting him wide open. This match could have ended several times in the last few moments, but I don't know. Again, always something weird going on. At least once per episode. Connor in now on the tag, goes for the cover on Gable, 2, and Gable, another resilient superstar here on SmackDown Live, kicking out the last possible second. Hits him right in the back. Connor in control. Gable finally with some offense, and another butterfly suplex into an armbar. Another cross arm breaker on Connor. Might be it. And Connor once again kicks out, or rolls out of the submission. Victor is down face first on the mat. Gable jawbreaker reversal. Victor finally coming to. Connor has Gable in the corner. Puts him in the tree of woe. It's not going to end well for Chad Gable whatsoever. Stomp right to the throat. Going for another pin attempt. 1, 2, and again Chad Gable kicks out. These guys not giving up at all. Again, pretty much all of the matchups here this evening could have ended at some point, but Superstars not giving up so easily. Gable with the shoulder tackle of his own there to Connor. Gable setting him up. Turns him around. Into a German suplex, bridging into the pin. 1, 2, and that is it. American Alpha pick up the victory over the Ascension. Getting a measure of revenge. That seems to be a theme lately. Measure of revenge on the Ascension for the ambush a couple weeks ago. Couple grand amplitudes. I was saying the finisher wrong there earlier, but the distractions getting the best of the referee there. But American Alpha pick up the win. Again, it's another instance of where we're probably not going to see the end, or like the last matchup between these guys, and that'll probably just get the Ascension going even more. Ascension did have a great showing, so imagine what they can do when they're really mad after a loss. But that's going to be it from me. If you guys enjoyed this episode of SmackDown Live, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we will see everybody next time.